Hi, so this is just to show you how we build our app, so our game basically. And first we need to try it, how if it's going well and if everything is working, our controller is working, and then after that, if all the final details are good, we'll start exporting. So let's start with. So basically, this is what we finished with terrain. I'm happy with with the shadows and the lights, and so all is good. I'm just going to try and just to run it to see if there's no problems, and it's always useful to do that. So once you start running, you hear the sounds that we placed it before. The light is there. I'm happy with the terrain, and see if this sound is working as well. The light is there. Yep, the sound is working. So I'm okay with the whole model. So yep. So this is how I'm going to build it. So let's just do it. So I'm just going to start stopping, and what I'm going to ask is go to in Unity, File, build settings. In this case, we are not going to use the Oculus because we cannot reach them, but so we just anyway, before you use the Oculus, you just should create one that runs on your desktop or laptop computer. So the target platform, if you select here, it has two, obviously, Windows and Mac OS X. You can use both. I'll accept both. I have both systems running, so it's fine. You don't need to tick here anything. Compression method default should work fine. What you can play around in player settings is, and to kind of if you click here, what allows you to see is so this kind of player settings. You can edit more elements, but obviously everything should be done before. The icon is icon if you want your app to have a specific icon, and that if you click on it, if you select it from the assets that you have, so any JPEGs, anything, you can draw your own and import it into Unity and use it, and basically it will just start select these items, and then instead of having the default icon kind of from your system, you can just customize it basically. So it's just one little fun thing that you can do with. So that's the icon. There's nothing you must do here. One thing that's really important is here on the resolution and presentation. So this is how you want it to be experienced. I'll use full screen window because it allows you to minimize and maximize easily. If you go exclusive full screen, some people might not like it. I like this flexibility, so it's up to you. You can also use windowed. If that's the case, it will ask you for the definition that you want. Full screen window is fine for me. I like that kind of element, so it defaults to the definition of the screen. And if you want a splash image, again the same, similar to the icon, you can select it, and you can put any image that you want here. So let's put that one, and basically it will pop up that splash screen in the preview. So it's just small elements for when you are publishing things. So basically there's nothing you need to. On the other settings, there's the render, the gammas. By default it should be okay, and basically what you just need to do now is close this and say build. So once you ask for building, it will ask you a name, and you click on the you set up a name, and you press save. Once you start saving, it will take a few minutes. It depends how much time do you have, how much elements you have in your model, how big it is. so how it will compile all of that into one app ready to go. So you put it in a flash drive, and in this case, it's just thinking, but it's actually doing it. So I'm going to ignore, and it will start running after a while. So depends again how big is the model, how many components you have put in it. So it's very much based on that, but it should start running, and you'll see as you can start seeing it running now. As you see, yeah, here we go. So you start seeing the shaders and the variants, and yeah, it'll take a bit of a minute, and I'll speed up this part. So now that the build is finished, so I can close my Unity. So now that we have our app, so basically this is what we did. We did the icon, and if you show the package contents, basically it will show all the models that you have in. Inside of it compiles all the libraries. This is how it's running, and the resources that we've put it in, and all the elements that are going to be built into those information. So basically, if you double click on it, it should open up to the whole screen, because we made it full window, and there we go. And now you can play the game, or visit your model in this case. So I can definitely hear my sounds. So I'll hit the pause, and I still can hear the, yeah, there you go. So I'm pretty happy. So this is basically how we do and create models for in Unity. Okay, thank you.